Yo! Alright, so today we're going to be making a Korean egg dish called Gyeran Jjim. Probably butchered that pronunciation, so hate on me in the comments below. Alright, let's pause for a second. I butchered that so bad, I needed to call in emergency support from my homie, who speaks Korean fluently, so here's how it's actually pronounced. One more time now, a little louder.
Gyeran Jjim.
Thanks, Grace. Gyeran Jjim is a steamed Korean egg dish where you add mirin, fish sauce, and broth, and you sort of steam things up and let it poof up and almost souffle. It's a warm, sort of like light Banchan, otherwise known as side dish in Korean. Generally you get this like going out to Korean barbecue or you order it on the side with something spicy. For me, I just eat this thing straight up in the morning for breakfast. Sometimes I just feel like a light fluffy egg thing in the morning. I don't know. Maybe you do too. Maybe that's why you're watching. Probably not. I don't know. So this recipe actually calls for using something called a ttukbaegi, which is like, again, probably butchered that, but I'm just gonna go for it. It's a clay pot that you can actually put directly over a flame and cook things in. For me, I'm just going to use this small sauce pot here because I don't have a ttukbaegi, but if you do have one, feel free to go ahead and use it. All right, I will stop talking and let's get to doing this thing. I'm sorry. Alright, starting with the egg mixture, we are going to take 4 large eggs and crack them into a bowl. Then we'll add a bit of mirin. This will lend a hint of sweetness and give the eggs a nice color. Now we'll add the fish sauce. Fish sauce is super pungent and salty, so a little goes a long way. Be careful with this stuff. And to finish seasoning, we'll just toss a little bit of kosher salt in these eggs. Be mindful because the fish sauce is salty. Now we'll just whisk things all up until smooth. Take the 1 or 2 minutes to really make sure your egg mixture is smooth because it'll make your eggs silkier. As previously stated, I don't have a Korean clay pot, so I'm just going to use my small saucepan. Alright, so now we're going to warm up the liquid base to pour our egg mixture into. To keep it tradish, I am using my Korean Anchovy Stock that I made. I also made a video on how to make your own, so if you're interested, be sure to peep that. But don't worry, you can totally sub for store-bought chicken stock or like a soup base like an instant handashi or something like that. But of course, homemade is preferred and 9.7 out of 10 times the better choice. Bring your liquid base of choice to a simmer, add in your eggs, whisk for about 30 seconds-ish, and pop the lid on. With the heat on low, we are going to let these eggs steam for about 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes has passed, your dish should look something like this. Light, fluffy, and most importantly, have the proper jiggle. If there's one takeaway from this video, I want you to remember that proper jiggle is crucial. Alright, let's plate up. Generally, Gyeran Jjim is served directly out of the ttukbaegi that it's cooked in, the Korean clay pot, but since I'm using my soft pan, I'm going to put things in a bowl. Also, cooking this dish in a saucepan is a great and fun way to feed a crowd, so just bump up the ingredient ratios and you're Gucci. So, traditionally, this dish is served with a bunch of green onions, but I was feeling quite spicy, so I topped mine off with a bit of crushed toasted sesame seeds, green onion, and some beautiful, beautiful dark chili oil. When serving, just be sure to scoop up some of that tasty broth that likes to hang out at the bottom of the pot. This dish should be smooth and silky, but still retain some juiciness from that broth. There she blows. And the video would not be complete without a semi-awkward first bite shot. Oh, so good. But actually, that was dang tasty. So yeah, super basic, straightforward, awesome little egg situation you can make for yourself in the morning, or the afternoon, or the evening. Any time of day works for Gyeran Jjim. I hope this video was helpful and that you'll try to make this simple dish yourself in yo kitchen. So until next time, bye. Nailed it!